Hi everyone. Here's an article it's on Free Republic, but it came from Fox News back in March 16th, 2011, and it's about the military's radiation wonder drug called Ex-Rad. So I'm going to read a bit of this. It's not very long. The immense loss of life and absolute devastation caused by last week's earthquake and tsunami is heartbreaking and serve as the culprits in this unimaginable tragedy. The tension felt by its citizens and far beyond the country's borders centers most immediately on what happens next at the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear facility. Reports of radioactive contamination and a potential meltdown at the complex have many Americans wondering how prepared our own government would be in the event something similar occurred here. More specifically, could the health of residents living near a severely damaged nuclear reactor in the U.S. be insured? Okay. Well, we know that there has been a meltdown, and if the government has Ex-Rad and it works as it is purported to work in this report, then they're fine. But have the citizens been given any kind of radiation wonder drug? I don't think so. I think this is under wraps. I remember reading about it a long time ago, and then it just disappeared into the ether. Okay, so continuing. Thanks to the advanced work of the men and women who develop our nation's military medicine, the answer is yes, but only if the government now takes the necessary steps. Okay, so that's yes for protection against radiation using this military drug. In what has to be one of the greatest accomplishments in the history of military medicine, the U.S. military has developed a radiation protection drug known as Ex-Rad that can give protection through DNA repair against otherwise lethal doses of radiation. Isn't that fantastic? Ex-Rad, which is administered as an injection or orally, can be given either before or after exposure. So do you think the Japanese officials have gotten this? Some of them? Or Obama? Or whoever? While Ex-Rad officials are continuing to work with the FDA, Ex-Rad officials, it has successfully cleared 2 clinical studies showing it is safe. Ex-Rad's life-saving utility isn't limited to countering radiation exposure near a compromised facility, from potentially enabling cancer patients to withstand greater levels of radiation to protecting soldiers deployed into radioactive hot zones. This drug delivers critical help and hope. During most of the last decade, U.S. military scientists at the Armed Forces Radiobiology Research Institute have worked with some of the best scientists in the American private sector to develop this radiation protection. Okay, so that's from Fox News right after, 5 days after the tsunami, if I'm correct. And you can go down here and read all kinds of comments, but it seems like it's been under wraps. And it seems to me, I recall looking this up ages ago, and it had something to do with Prussian blue. Do you know that Prussian blue can protect you from radiation too? I forgot all the details, but anyway, thank you for listening. Look this up. Maybe you'll find out something to report back. God bless everyone. Take care.